Match day 17 was the week last season when Ralph Hasenhüttl got his first victory as manager of Southampton Football Club against another London club, Arsenal. This time it's West Ham where he needs a big result. David Martin clears for West Ham, helped on by record signing Sebastian Haller, back in the team tonight. Good ball from Cresswell to Antonio, tricked by Jack Stevens, says Martin Atkinson. And that'll be a dangerous free kick for West Ham, a couple of yards from the corner of the penalty area. Fornals lines it up as well, though. Dangerous set piece early here. Good delivery into the heart of the box, and it is 1-0 to West Ham. They rose best, but the flag is up on the far side for offside. Jack Stevens applauds the assistant referee. It wasn't good defending from Saints, but they played a high line with VAR on their side, and it's been given as offside, and it is offside. And Declan Rice, I think, was the man who thought he might have scored. And a good flick on from Haller, plays the ball to Snodgrass from Martin's clearance. Antonio down the right, only one man to aim at, but he finds him, and it deflects wide of the post. Corner, as Cedric did brilliantly to stop Pablo Fornals scoring his first Premier League goal. And Saints are indebted to their Portuguese right back as West Ham tore them apart down the right.
7 minutes on the clock and we've not started well. West Ham already had the ball in the net, ruled offside from a free kick. And sometimes we don't defend well from set plays, but a little bit of a let-off there as well.
Bertrand has to deal with this. He took a touch too many, really. Snodgrass read what he was going to do and nicked it off him. Snodgrass drifting across the pitch, infield. Djenepo can't stop it, finding Cresswell. Cresswell will cross it with a pinging cross to the back post. West Ham will want a penalty on VAR here for all the bodies lying on the floor. Referee and assistant Michail Antonio's going crazy. He thought he was shoved to the ground in the box. VAR is going to have a look. Cross from the left, whipped in. Very hard to see from the first look we've had, by the way, everybody. I can't see a particular touch from Bertrand. I don't think it is, unless there's a push from another player. But I think Antonio ran into the path of Halliday. Yeah, the referee, he seems to be happy. No penalties, the decision. But you can understand why West Ham thought it might be. But in the end, the biggest contact was Antonio into Haller. But that was a slip of concentration from Saints, and now's another one because West Ham are in down the right. Antonio surely didn't keep that in. Linesman says he did. It's crossed to the back stick cleverly by Snodgrass, nodded down by Fornals, and West Ham do take a deserved lead. And Sebastian Haller back in the team, the record signing, with a left foot volley that he hit into the ground past McCarthy, gives West Ham the lead before half-time. It's his 5th Premier League goal, his first since October, and it was a sweet move and some one-touch passing before it got to him. Saints 0, West Ham 1.
Well, it's been coming. We've lived dangerously for a good half an hour, and that ball, it's gone down the flank by Antonio. He's managed to get it. He stopped it going out, and he's just played it back, chipped up to the back stick, headed back from the 6-yard box, and then put in
Clever
easy.
Football, the chip from Snodgrass, the nice cushion header from Fornals, and Haller's finished it well.
They're going to have to move the ball much quicker.
Well, immediately Haller moves as a slip and a chance, and a volley and a great save from McCarthy, keeps it at 1-0. 30 seconds into the second half, Fornals thought he'd scored as the defender slipped. The ball played across from Haller early. Bednarik fell over, and Fornals hit it with a spectacular volley. Ings with a back heel trying to play Djenepo in. It was very, very high risk. Didn't work, and Balbuena uses his body to usher it out for a goal kick as Djenepo tried to put pressure on him. So still 1-0 to West Ham, 6 minutes into the second half. Martin takes the goal kick. Romeo headed up with Haller. It's a good ball first time from Fornals to Antonio. He's got past 2 and he scored. And Michail Antonio, the former Saints loanee, doubles West Ham's lead in the 52nd minute. Simple stuff. Goalkeeper's long clearance, a flick on, a help on, and then it was all about the strength of Michail Antonio, who's been a pain for Southampton all evening. His 2nd goal of the season, his 2nd against Saints, and they're in trouble at St Mary's again. Saints 0, West Ham 2. Oh, hang on. Has he? I think the referee's pulled it back.
Was it a handball?
VAR's pulled it back. Maybe a handball off him, Bednarik's clearance into his hands, but that's so harsh. No goal. It's played through to him. Did he control it with his hand before? Well, maybe it came down because his left arm stopped Bednarek's clearance going anywhere, Dave.
Well,
I'd already written 2-0 in my book.
Really gone against West Ham tonight. That's another let-off for Southampton.
Given away for once by West Ham, and now Saints might counter. Ings down the right, played by Højbjerg, cuts inside Ogbonna, holds it up 35 yards from goal, and he's crossed, charged and blocked by Rice, but it falls nicely for Ings again. He can play it out to the right for Shane Long. He crosses, and under pressure, Balbuena heads it out for a corner to Southampton again. Corners are coming. In it comes from the left again. Martin comes off his line, gets a punch on it. It'll come out to Højbjerg once more. Don't think he'll shoot this time. Tries to chuck it back into the box, but under-hit it. Easy header for Balbuena. Højbjerg then heads it back towards the penalty area. Comes down for Djenepo. He's drifted infield. 30 yards out, he gets a shot away. Martin went to his left, but it never really looked like getting close to the woodwork. And it's a goal kick to West Ham, but that's better to get Djenepo in those sort of areas, Dave.
He knew what he was doing. He's cut inside. He was going for the bend, and he's just put it over the top, too high.
A couple of yards over.
But he knew what he was doing.
Oh, yeah. But well over in the end. Saints should have got at least a point at Newcastle. Deserved a win at Arsenal. Picked up the 2 home wins against Norwich and Watford, of course. Didn't play well against Watford, but... Oh, poor ball from Djenepo again, but he gets lucky. It comes off Fredericks and gives him a second bite, and he goes on the outside. And then he puts a cross in. Ings has another look at goal! Hits the crossbar! Long on the rebound, hits the side netting. Difficult angle for Shane Long. First chance, Danny Ings. First sight of goal for the informed man. And he's volleyed it off the crossbar and away.
I tell you what, he's done brilliant there. Absolutely terrific. When that ball's come into him, he's turned. He's been very, very unlucky. He's turned and he's hit it off his left foot, hits the bar, comes away, Long gets to it and hits the side netting.
19 minutes of normal time left. Ogbonna clears the ball forward towards Shane Long. Cedric wins a very good header against Haller, and then he sends an early ball for Ings, and the flag goes up this time against Danny Ings, and he hits the post this time. And again, no one's seen the flag. So he's suddenly given them fair warning, Danny Ings. He's hit the woodwork twice, although that was offside.
Well, he's a man in form at the moment.
Yeah. But Saints still need to up it, Dave. They still need to up the intensity of this game. Romeu, good run up to halfway, chipped it into Ings, and that's a lovely early ball to Djenepo. Djenepo faced by Fredericks again. Little ball toward Prowse, who tried to put it back into his path with the back heel, couldn't manage it, but Yarmolenko wanted too much time on the ball, and Ings curls an absolute screamer. But would you believe it, the whistle's already gone. What a waste of a great shot. Danny Ings goes over to the referee.
The one thing about him, in the last 10 or 15 minutes, he's took chances, half chances, he's picked that one up, and the only thing that's been in his mind is to hit it.
It's a foul on Fredericks by Djenepo.
And Djenepo's, he's committed the foul and pulling him back, I think.
Yeah.
But when he picked it up, Ingsy,
as soon as he got it,
one thing in his mind, he put his foot through it, and boy, it went in like a rocket.
In his haste to get Long away, Højbjerg misplaces the pass, and he goes to Noble. Noble has it. He's got Antonio out on the wing, level with the edge of the Saints penalty area on that far left-hand side. He crosses early right-footed towards Haller. Oh, it's another wonderful save from McCarthy. Haller's header was going inside the left-hand post, and McCarthy, with the firm wrist right against the ground, it was headed down as well. It's a brilliant save.
It's a brilliant save.
Armstrong, forward to Cedric, good first time ball toward Prowse, back to Armstrong, clever ball to Cedric on the right, low cross into the near post, back for Højbjerg, who scuffed his shot wide as Martin dived down to his right hand post. It's a goal kick West Ham, and one of the few times they've got behind West Ham this evening and caused trouble. Just haven't created enough, Dave, have they? Strong header from Ogbonna, who's been excellent for West Ham, and then that back heel from Fornals was too clever at this time of the game, but he got lucky as it ricocheted back to Rice, and Martin Atkinson put Saints out of their misery tonight. West Ham celebrate, Manuel Pellegrini will celebrate, a third win for him as West Ham boss against Ralph Hasenhüttl, a fourth straight win for West Ham against Saints. They stay above the drop zone and go level with Bournemouth.